What's up, everybody? It's Friday night in New York City. We are on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, overlooking the highway and the East River. Hey Destiny, how are you? Happy Friday. We are on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. I'm good. It was a long day at work today, but I just got off. So I'll skateboard around a little bit in the city. I'm on the Upper East Side. So I hope you have a good weekend. This is Sutton Place. Hey, what's up, the Swan? We're gonna head all the way downtown Lower Manhattan today. I just got off of work about maybe 30 minutes ago. And we're skateboarding from the Upper East Side of Manhattan downtown to Lower Manhattan, the World Trade Center. Absolutely. East 29th Street and Lexington Avenue. Now we're on Park Avenue and East 23rd Street. City's pretty dead for a Friday night. It's like a ghost town, no one here. Yeah, the Swan, about 800,000 New Yorkers left. I mean, for a Friday night, it's pretty dead. It's crazy. I can't believe how few people there are. Honestly, this looks like a Monday night in Manhattan. I can't believe it's Friday. There's like no one here. All right, let's continue downtown. a lot of people moved to New Jersey, Long Island. But I mean, for a Friday night, there's almost no one here. It's really weird. It's like a ghost town. I've never seen it this dead on a Friday night. Ever. Alright, now we're at Union Square, 14th Street. I guess there's some people out there, not many. Compared to where you live, this is a lot of people. That's crazy, this one. This is like dead. Now we're on East 10th Street, headed down towards NYU. The Swan, how was your week, man? Anything exciting? So we'll take a lap around Washington Square Park, but the city is dead tonight, which is strange for Friday. But it's good for skateboarding, I guess. Less people. due to circumstances, she went back to New York City. Wow. Came back and refused again. She gone back. Interesting. Okay. Didn't you tell us this before, the flight attendant or something? So we're here at Washington Square Park. No different story? So we'll take a quick lap around Washington Square Park. Looks like they closed it off. Maybe something happened. We'll find out. Yeah, it looks like something may have happened. There's a lot of people leaving the park. Washington Square Park from the back because all the rest is closed off for some reason. I'm not sure why. We'll see what's going on.
Alex was pissed because we went to Thanksgiving and he's like, oh, you and Phil have played.
Well, maybe there's
Are you guys in good shape?
seems to be a lot of police officers here. I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, everything seems to be closed off. Strange. It looks like there's a ton of people here. Looks like yeah, I think something happened here. Maybe there was a fight because there's so many police officers. Looks like there's only one entrance in and out of the park. Alright, so now we're in the NYU College town. So now we're on Bedford Street. Yeah, the Swan, it's a quiet night tonight. I kind of like it. Nothing too crazy. Alright, so we're passing the Holland Tunnel. Yeah, look at the line for the Holland Tunnel. It looks as if a ton of people are actually leaving the city on a Friday night, not coming here. Hey, good evening, out and about. Good to have you on the stream. We're skating to the World Trade Center, the Freedom Tower. So we can see the Freedom Tower from here, so we're very close. Well, actually we're not that close, but we're getting there. Once Manhattan doesn't turn into Madhattan, I don't really care, yeah? But look at all these people going to the tunnel. It looks like a lot more people are leaving the city on a Friday night, which is crazy. All right, now we're on Canal Street. So if we keep skateboarding down this street, we'll hit into Chinatown. We've been to on many of the streams before. Wow, I can't believe there must be some event going on in New Jersey because there's so many people leaving Manhattan to go to New Jersey. Usually it's the other way around at this time on a Friday. Where's everybody going? So much traffic? I'm not sure. It looks like everybody's going to New Jersey. But it's strange because usually the tunnel is backed up the other way to come into the city. So maybe there's like a sporting event or something. The camera picks up the roads as very damaged. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, the roads are pretty pitiful here. But we'll continue on. Here is Chinatown, and if you keep going this way, it's Soho. Hey Felix, how are you? Happy Friday, my friend. Hopefully you had a good day. Oh, sorry, Pat. That guy behind me just told me to F myself. But you know what, pal? Maybe I will. Anyway, so we're headed here towards Chinatown on Canal Street. It's a beautiful night in Manhattan. Out and about. What is your setup device? So when I'm live streaming, I just live stream from my iPhone. But when I do my regular videos that I upload, I shoot on my GoPro because it allows me to upload in 4K. But when I'm live streaming, I can only live stream in 1080p. What's up, pal? Hopefully you're doing well. Happy Friday. At least I think that's Christopher Thomas. Hold on, let me take a look. It is. What's up, man? Are you wearing the chest mount? I'm not. So actually, with the GoPro Hero 9, the stabilization is so incredible that I just hold the camera in my hand. Oh, that was just a big accident. I don't know if you guys saw that. Wow. Oh, and it was a hit and run. The guy left. Wow. Well, that's why I don't buy nice cars. I didn't see that. Maybe the camera caught it. So if you guys are watching the stream, feel free to rewind. That was a big accident and the guy took off. So that's why my number one rule, if you're gonna move to New York, never buy nice things. Drive the most inexpensive car, get the most inexpensive bike, and if possible, ride around on a skateboard. Yeah, this one. So if you, I don't know, can you rewind on a live stream? If you can, rewind like 30 seconds when I was at that intersection and listen for that loud crash. And you'll see it. It was the car right in front of me. But see, I mean, accidents happen, right? Like, car accidents happen, no big deal. But if you're gonna hit somebody and then drive away and speed off, that's not cool. That's not right. Felix, you saw it, right? People are crazy here. How do you hit somebody and just drive off? That's not cool. Anyway, so we're here in Chinatown. It's a beautiful night in New York. There's almost nobody out, so it's really peaceful, actually. out and about, go after that car. I mean, people are so crazy here and unpredictable that I just try to keep to myself as much as possible. Alright guys, so we're near the Manhattan Bridge. Maybe during the day I will do a live skateboarding over the Manhattan Bridge, but I don't want to do it at night because there's a lot of seedy characters on the bridge at night. Out and about. It seems like that all over the world now. Great. Yeah. Hey Gerald, what's up? Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, so tonight's live stream is very quiet actually, which I'm kind of enjoying because it was a very long day at work. So we're just skating around, having a good time. There's not a lot of people in Manhattan, but we did see a hit and run car crash just maybe 5 minutes ago. Felix, have you ever had a skating accident? Well, back in the day, I used to go to the skate park a lot and do tricks, but you know, it's not safe. Especially now that I'm paying for my own health insurance and stuff like that. It's not worth the risk to try to do tricks again. Just like basic injuries, falling down, banging your head, things like that. So it's not worth the risk for me anyway, just doing tricks anymore. So I just sort of cruise around, hang out, get some exercise. I mean, thank God, knock on wood, I've been pretty good so far. Out and about. Yeah, the hit and run was so fast. Crazy. That's why I never, ever, ever buy anything nice in the city. Like some of these people, you know, they go out and they lease like BMWs and then they complain when it gets all scratched up. I'm like, we live in a city of 8 million people. Like, and the roads are terrible. Your vehicle is bound to get damaged. Just get a used car, drive around, or get a bike. Then you don't have to worry about it. Alright, so now we're coming up on Grand Street, which is sort of one of the main areas in Chinatown.
I know she's
which will also take us to Little Italy. So maybe we'll just do a quick lap around Little Italy as well, to see if there's a lot of people eating at the restaurants tonight. Hopefully there are. It'll be good for the businesses. And as we've seen on the stream before, there's a very good Italian bakery here. It's called Ferrara Bakery. Extremely good. So if anybody's ever in New York, in the area, it's right here on Grand Street. And it's all Italian pastries. And we're coming up on it right now. I'll let this guy go past first. place. There's a bug that just flew in my mask. I don't know how that happened. All right, so now we're in Little Italy. Just popped back to see that accident on full screen. It wasn't much. White car in front hit the brakes. Okay. Well, that's good. Hopefully it wasn't much, but I mean, I think he still should have stopped. And most of the accidents are unnecessary. It's just people go way too fast. The black car then turned left and took off after the white car. Nothing much. Okay, well, that's good. I mean, we don't want chaos. But Little Italy's pretty busy tonight, so that's good. So we'll continue on our way skateboarding to... Where are we going? I don't even know where we're going. To the World Trade Center. I don't know what this guy's doing. These streets are so narrow. All right, so let's continue down. Out and about. How long have I been skateboarding? Only about 50 minutes. Usually the streams we do about 2 hours or 3 hours. It just depends. But so far tonight we've been skating for about 58 minutes exactly. Yeah, Felix, full of people in traffic. Yep. All right, we're good. Let's continue downtown. Skateboarding? Maybe when I was about 8 or 9 years old. I thought you meant like tonight. Oh yeah, probably about like 8 or 9, just skating around. Nothing crazy, like just mainly for fun. This is one of the worst roads in all New York to skate on. It's so terrible. But this street has a very good view of the Freedom Tower. Out and about, you are pro at skateboarding. I wish. Skateboard is a left leg drive. Do you change legs? Sometimes. Sometimes if my knees, because sometimes my knees like click, so I'll change legs. Christopher Thomas, why is all the metal on the road? I think they're ripping up the road to put in a new water system. So sometimes they rip up the road, and when they're done for construction for the night, they'll put those big metal beams back on the road so cars can drive over. I'm a chatter, tell me to stop if you want. No, man. That's what the stream is about. We're just here relaxing on a Friday night. We're hanging out. We're just having a good time, that's all. Talk as much as you want. Shame on New York Mayor. Yeah, Bill de Blasio. Not many people like Bill de Blasio. I'm not very political, or at least I try not to be. But I don't think he's a very good mayor. But I don't like to debate politics. Yeah, Felix, very nice view of the Freedom Tower. All right, so we're actually coming up on the jail that or the prison that Epstein supposedly killed himself in. If you guys sort of know what I mean. You were getting paranoid that you were talking too much. No, man. So what we're doing, we're just having a good time. It's Friday night, everybody's trying to relax. Yeah, so this is the prison where Jeffrey Epstein supposedly, keyword supposedly, committed suicide. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Christopher Thomas. Yep. I don't want to... I think I'm going to stop talking about it. I don't want to be knocked off or something like that. You never know. Alright, so let's continue to the Freedom Tower. So right in front of us is the Brooklyn Bridge. This is where you get on the Brooklyn Bridge. It's the main entrance to the Brooklyn Bridge. And you can see it right in front of us. In Toronto, we have 311 phone line to call in to report any concerns of the city, such as potholes, signage down, and any other event. Does New York City have a service? We do. but it's essentially just like a big joke. Nobody that works for the government in New York City has any ambition or drive to do anything. So it's pretty much just like a big fugazi. It's like a placebo. Alright, so we're skating under the Brooklyn Bridge, and we're coming up on Pace University. I have 5 cats here, sleeping their brains out. Huh. That's funny. So you know, before we go to the World Trade Center, we'll take a little skate around the South Street Seaport, and we'll take a look at the water. We'll take a look at the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, and then we'll go to Wall Street. Might as well go to Wall Street after this. So we can't skate on the road here because it's all like cobblestone from back in the day. So we'll have to skate on the sidewalk. Now this is a really nice area too. This is the very lowermost part of Lower Manhattan. So there's a lot of like outdoor dining. Why is the stream coming out of the grills on the road? I don't know. I think that may be just like sidewalk construction, but I'm not sure. Oh, you know what it is? It's the subway. It's the steam from the subway. Oh, this dog is really nice. Look at that. It's the Ninja Turtles, yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna put my mask on because some of these people flip out. But I mean, if I'm going 15 miles an hour on a skateboard, I don't think I need to wear the mask. But now I'll wear the mask. And then we're just gonna walk past this cat and pay him no attention. So this is South Street Seaport. It's a very popular area for restaurants. Wow, there's a lot of people out tonight here, so that's good. You accidentally took your mask off on the bus? Forgot myself? The Swan, do people in Ireland like flip out? I mean, I'll wear the mask, but sometimes I forget, or it gets so hot when I'm skateboarding that I don't wear it. And then these people flip out, man.
All right,
so this is Front Street and Beekman Street. out and about. I never got a chance to check out all of NYC when I was there in November 2019. Ah, that's a shame.
Okay.
I haven't eaten.
That's a shame. We'll come back and check it out. If you visit New York now, you could probably see a lot more because there's just no people. Out and about. I can't wait for the travel ban to be lifted. I was banned from my local store for refusal to wear a mask. Some people flip out depending on where. Christopher Thomas, I'm a manager of the gas station. Oh, that's cool. And I've seen many people yelling and freaking out, oh, because of the masks. Well, yeah, I mean, like, I'm not like an anti-mask person. I'll wear it. I wear it all the time. But the thing is, if I'm skateboarding or I'm outside, I just don't see a reason to wear it because I skate in the middle of the street. You know what I mean? But anyway, whatever. Wait, so in Canada, is there a travel ban? Here, I don't think in the United States there's a travel ban. We can go pretty much anywhere we want. This place looks really cool. I know only wear the mask only to stop people freaking out, that's all. Yeah, the Swan, I mean, look, I don't want anybody to be harmed in any way. I wear the mask, I get the vaccine. I don't know what else they want from me. All right, guys, so we are here at the South Street Seaport, Pier 14. So we'll skate around and then we're gonna go to Wall Street. We'll check out the New York Stock Exchange. And then we'll check out the Freedom Tower. And then we'll call it a night. I think this was one of my favorite streams I've had so far. So thanks for everybody for being here. Appreciate it. It was fun. Yeah, so these are these big boats that they have, and they're essentially museums. In the daytime, you can take a look. You can walk on the ship. The Swan. I won't do the vaccine. Hey, I mean, I think it should be a choice. If you don't want it, you shouldn't have to get it. Let's see if we can skate all the way here.
It catches it. So it'll start coming.
We can, but it's just like a terrible, terrible time. Wow. I don't think I've ever been this far. They did a really nice job. So I used to work downtown on Wall Street a couple of years ago, and none of this was built yet. But it looks like they did a really good job. What's the name of the ship? That I don't know, my friend. I'll go back and check for you though, I promise. All right, guys, so this is the Brooklyn Bridge. so you can see it. And we're looking at Brooklyn Bridge. You can see the Manhattan Bridge. And you could also see the Williams. And from here is a pretty nice view of the city. Hey Felix, I heard that opened a new park, Little Island. Yes, they did. So it's like a $128 million park that they opened. It is on the West Side Highway. It's supposed to be pretty nice. Maybe we'll check it out sometime. But essentially it is a park they built, and like half of it is literally in the water. But yeah, Felix, they did. Oh, this place is cool. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for skateboarding here. But let's just do a quick loop around, because this looks really cool. And we're right on the water too. The Swan says, friend of mine years ago had a terrible accident, or terrible incident on one of the bridges in NYC. Came home the next day and never went back. That sucks, man. What kind of accident, if you don't mind me asking? The Swan. But this place is beautiful. I wish you guys could see this in person. I've never been here before, but this place is really, really beautiful. I'll try to skateboard as quietly as possible so I don't disturb all these people dining outside. Wow, look at this view of the Brooklyn Bridge. Out and about, my channel. Email. What do you email a female? Oh, I think the internet connection is not good here, guys. If the internet connection is not good, just put it in the chat and I'll try to move away. Wow, this place is so cool. Wow. I've never been here. Well, and you can actually see the World Trade Center, the top of the World Trade Center from here. This place is unreal. Yeah, so this would be cool to show you guys. So back in the day, everything here at the seaport used to look like these buildings. Just these old docking buildings, all crusted up and broken down. Hey, Toilet Brush is here. What's up? Yeah, we're here at the South Street Seaport. Beginning of the guy on the ground and jump the guy standing. The guy on the ground, wow, this one, that is wild. Hey, toilet brush salesman's here. So we skateboarded from, where did we start? I started from the Upper East Side, Sutton Place in Manhattan. And now we are at the Seaport downtown. This place looks pretty cool too. It's called Malibu Farm. Wow. This place looks pretty cool. Malibu Farm. Out and about, toilet brush salesman introduced me to your channel. Oh, that's cool. Well, happy to have you here on the stream. Out and about, do you make videos in Toronto or in Canada? This is Pier 17, I believe so. Let me see, yeah, this is Pier 17. Let's go up the escalator. They did a really good job here. Yes, I do. I'm gonna check out your channel because, so I've been to Toronto once, but that was when I was a very little kid. And the only thing I did there is I saw a Toronto Blue Jays game. And the only thing I remember is that the stadium, like the roof would open and close. That's the only thing I did. So I want to go back. I want to go back to Canada. Am I allowed up here? I don't know what's up here, but I guess we'll check it out. Access. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any internet in here. Yeah, it's a bit buffery. I have Verizon. I don't think I could get internet within buildings. Run up. I don't even know what's up here. Like, do I have to pay? Oh, wow. Whoa, this is cool, guys. This place is really cool. Okay, it's okay now. Yeah, we'll take a lap around the rooftop. We'll see what's going on. Wow, this place is beautiful. I never even knew this existed. Wow. Toilet brush, have you ever been here? I don't know how clear the picture quality is, but it looks incredible in person. they've opened it up since I was there as virtually. Oh, okay. Toilet brush. Are you from New York or no? I forget. Wow, this place is wild. So you can see the Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, and Williamsburg Bridge. Oh, you could also see the top of the Empire State Building too. Oh, I've been up there with other live streamers. Cool. So this building is the Empire State Building right there. So you can pretty much see the whole city from here. And this is top of the World Trade Center. Toilet brush, no, you're somewhere in Europe. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right, we'll do a quick walk around and then we will head back downstairs. This place looks so cool. Wow. This place is crazy.
Different time, different space. I'm a kind of earthquake, what the law is. One is the tongue they all can understand. I'm free, so let me pass it to my chin. Check me out.
Hey Monica, what's going on? Glad to have you here. Yeah, it does look like someone's living in a room out and about. The Swan, what's the prices like? Probably ridiculous. Out and about, quench your thirst with a cocktail. I need some water. We've been streaming for about an hour and a half. But I could tell you, guys and girls, this place is really beautiful. So if you're ever in New York, this is a place to come. You could see the Empire State Building from here. You could see the World Trade Center from here. This place is crazy. All right, so we'll do one lap around and then we'll head downstairs. So I'll see you guys when we get down. Yeah, the Swan. We are very far away from the Empire State Building. Copyright music. Yeah, out and about. I think we're good. I don't think it matters. Check out the menu. Ah, damn. Tomorrow, but never for sure, 100%. Out and about. Must be a delay in the chat. Yeah, maybe there is. I'm not sure how I fix that. It's probably a setting where it delays the chat like 10 seconds. But I'm not streaming directly from YouTube because I think that YouTube doesn't allow you to stream in 1080p. Oh, so this is Momofuku. So Momofuku is also a restaurant in the Time Warner Center on 59th Street, Columbus Circle. And this is one of my favorite places in the city. This place is great. Momofuku is really good. Advertisements everywhere in New York, yep. They make sure to hammer you hard. Well, that was fun. That was really fun. So we will we'll head to the Wall Street. And I'll show you guys my old office next to the Deutsche Bank, which I think I've shown you guys on the stream before. But yeah. You have them in Toronto too. These guys are idiots. These guys are big idiots. All right, Monica, we'll see you next time. Thank you for joining the stream. And have a good weekend too. So now we're on Wall Street. The one and only Wall Street. I used to work down here almost, pretty much every day. Pre-COVID, pre-pandemic, this place was extremely busy during the day. I remember at around 12 o'clock, this Starbucks would have a line out the door. Hey, Cosmo's here. What's up, Cosmo? Cosmo, we just went to the rooftop at Pier 14, which I've never heard of in my life, but it was beautiful. It was really fun. And this used to be the building I used to work in right here. And we were right next to the Deutsche Bank, which is right there. Christopher Thomas, favorite stream so far. Yeah, Chris, I think this is my favorite stream too. So this is 60 Wall Street, which is the Deutsche Bank. And this is a big investment bank on Wall Street. Probably one of the worst investment banks to work at, in my opinion. But nonetheless, it is here. It's probably one of the only major Wall Street firms that is still located on Wall Street. The majority are uptown on Park Avenue. A lot of the Starbucks are closing down in Toronto. Oh, the marijuana shops are taking over. Interesting. So maybe that'll happen here because I think we just legalized marijuana in the city, or in New York. So back in the day, I used to get off right here. Wall Street Station, I would take the 2-3 train from Penn Station, and I'd get out right here at this subway stop. How long did I work here? About 2 or 3 years. About 3 years. 3 years. I didn't work at Deutsche Bank. I worked right next to the Deutsche Bank. But this is a very fun neighborhood to be in my opinion. But I will say, the best bagel place in all of Manhattan is right around the corner here. It's called Leo's Bagels, and it is the best bagel I've ever had. But this is the New York Stock Exchange. But essentially, this place is obsolete. The majority of trading that's done on Wall Street does not happen here, because the majority of trading on Wall Street is done electronically now. So it's this is mainly just like a historic landmark. There is some floor trading that goes on, but almost none. It's mainly just like a studio, a historic landmark where they shoot CNBC. Wall Street where money talks. Indeed. And this is the famous George Washington statue right here, right across the street from the New York Stock Exchange. And this is the famous statue of the girl. Yeah, toilet brush. Yeah, just, exactly. Just mainly filmed, used as a filming location. Lightning E Motors, listed as ticker symbols ZEV. Out and about, go in front of her. Okay. Yeah, this is a nice statue, very famous statue. It was actually located in front of the Wall Street Bull, but they moved it here. Yep. So this is the statue of the girl. This originally was placed in front of the Wall Street Bull. Look at these dogs, so cute. But they moved it to be placed in front of the stock exchange because there was so many people that were constantly standing on the corner of Broadway and it was blocking traffic. All right, so let's carry on here. That's one thing that dogs do not like is skateboards, unfortunately. Oh, and you know what? I see this guy's Maybach almost every day near NYU. This is such a cool car. It's like a Maybach SUV. I see this guy's car almost every day by NYU. Very cool. Treasure State. He's from Montana. Wow. Cool. Cool. And he's parked outside a Bobby Van Steakhouse. How tall is she? Yeah, maybe he's following me. I don't know why we would want to follow me. I see that guy every day. But that's like a crazy car. I've never seen a Maybach like SUV. I didn't even know they make them. It looks kind of cool. And so this is a preparatory school, Lehman, Manhattan Prep School. And people spend, I think it's $65,000 a year to send their kids to that school. It's ridiculous. I don't know who would pay 65 grand to go to middle school, but some people do it. Did you see my chat about skateboard parks? Do you go there and do you do skateboard tricks? So I used to, but I don't anymore because I don't want to injure myself and the cost of healthcare in the United States is so ridiculous that I just don't want to. I don't want to risk it. I'll just cruise around. I used to do tricks, but now I just cruise around. Not worth the risk. All right, so let's go by Leo's Bagels because this spot is so good. I just have to remember where it is. How about them apples? All right, I'm trying to think of where this place is. I don't know why I can't remember where it is. Oh, this is another cool area we'll take a walk through. It's called Stone Street. Stone Street is where like a lot of bars and things are. So this place is really cool too. So Stone Street is where a lot of young people come. Oh, and I think there's a silent disco going on. So all these people with the headphones, they all listen to music at the same time. And it's called like silent disco, which is kind of cool. This is the FDNY, New York City firefighters. Have a lot of respect for these guys. Yeah, so we'll continue down here. For the life of me, I can't remember where this bagel spot is. Oh, Hanover Square, that's where it is, I forget. This place is really nice. Skate around them. Hold on, let me see. Stick around to see them dance. Only they can hear the music and dance. Yeah, so that's what it's silent disco. So they all meet up, they wear all the headphones, all the gear, and they just dance around. So let's lap around and go to William Street. Wow, we have 10 people watching the stream tonight. That's really cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying it. So this place here is the best bagel place in all of New York, in my opinion. Right here, it's called Leo's Bagels. place. I used to come here every morning. Now we get a bacon, egg, and cheese on a cinnamon raisin bagel toasted. I know it sounds weird, but it's good. So we'll take a walk down Stone Street so you guys can see all the bars. Out and about. How many people do you usually have? We just usually have the Swan. The Swan always hangs out with me every night. And like 2 other people. So usually small group. So this is a pretty big group tonight. This is pretty crazy. So this is Stone Street. And this is a really fun area. And there's so many people out here tonight. And this guy's, that guy's taking off his pants. I don't know why. Wow, there's a lot of people here. This is so cool.
I've always loved soccer.
Wow, this looks so fun.
Is it in the bag?
No, it's on your front. It'll be.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. Hey, what's up?
We just went live. What's up?
Oh yeah, we're live. We're doing a tour of South Street Seaport.
Oh, let's go. Shut up.
Oh no, yeah, it's YouTube Live.
So what is your channel like? What do you? What's your specialty? What do you do?
So we skateboard around Manhattan, and we highlight local businesses to bring people back to the city.
How long have you been doing this?
I started maybe like 2 months ago.
How many walks right now?
You have an accent. Where are you from?
Say again?
You have an accent.
Oh, I'm from Long Island, New York.
How many are watching on there?
We got about 12 people. 12 people,
That's
yeah.
dope. So do you want me to hold it and you do a trick out here?
No,
Look, you got railings and shit, bro. You got railings, bro. You got grinding things. You got stairs.
Yeah, but I don't want to get banned.
Oh, so you're scared.
We're just trying to.
You're scared.
Yeah, I'm just
kidding.
We're trying to raise awareness for.
Are you live streaming?
Yeah, we're live on YouTube. We're trying to raise awareness for people to come back to New York, small businesses.
Okay.
So we're just trying to raise awareness for small businesses.
We're trying to make them go live.
Yeah,
Just the channel. Just the channel.
So we just put him on.
Yeah, we actually have
this
a
is my
contract
artist.
with him.
He has 17,000 subscribers right now on YouTube.
Congrats.
Yeah, we're just.
Bro, it's going up exponentially, bro. We're gonna hit 50,000 by fucking August, baby. Race to 50,000 for real.
Yeah, so we just want people to come back to New York. We want people to spend money at the local businesses because we've been hammered by
What are the
COVID.
comments?
Felix is just saying that he doesn't drink alcohol, but the majority of the viewers,
Why
yeah,
you don't turn it off?
the majority of the viewers are international. Right. But have a good night, guys. Enjoy. Be
What's your
safe.
channel number? You gotta put on your channel right now. You gotta.
Well, the channel is Wall Street Skate Bro.
Let's go.
Yeah, so we move size, huge amounts of size, and then we skate Manhattan. That's what we do.
What's the vibe? So you don't want to skate, bro? I'd love to
No.
see you a trip.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people. I'm not. But you guys be safe. Have a good night, and it was nice meeting you guys.
You're
right?
awesome. Thank
You're
you,
awesome.
man.
You guys are great. Have a good one. Those guys were cool. Those were nice guys. So we'll go to the Wall Street Bowl and then we will call it a night. And maybe we'll skate all the way up to back to 59th Street, Columbus Circle. I don't mind people drinking, but no madness. I agree, the Swan, I agree. So here we are walking up to Broadway, and we'll see the bull. You said you're trying to get Fernando to go down to this area? Yeah. So this is extremely far away from Times Square. This is maybe about 5 miles from Times Square. Hey Fernando, we're downtown on Wall Street. We're gonna skate back uptown now. He's removing, I'm just reading all the old comments. All right, so let's head back uptown now. Those guys wanted me to do tricks on the rail, but I don't want to get arrested or get banned. I'm not about causing trouble. We're just about skating around and enjoying the live stream. I think the Wall Street Bowl is on Wall Street, but it's not. It's on Broadway. This is the Wall Street Bowl. So the girl statue actually used to be right here, but they removed it because there was just so many people out in the street. So they moved it to the other side. They moved it in front of the stock exchange. Yeah, toilet brush. Yeah, it's okay to have a nice friendly chat, but when they start turning you into their spectacle for the night, it's time to say goodbye. Yeah, I mean, they're nice guys. But I agree, I totally agree. But they're nice people, everybody, it's good to see everybody out having a good time. You know, because this city's been so dead, so it's good to see everybody out having a good time, just as long as everybody's being safe. So those were good guys. But yeah, we're not gonna skate any rails. We're not doing any kick flips. We're not doing that tonight. Maybe 5 years ago, but not anymore. No injuries. All right, so we're gonna skate up Broadway and we'll go all the way back to 59th Street, and then we will end the stream I forgot we have to go to the World Trade Center. We didn't even go to the Freedom Tower. So let's do that now. I completely forgot. So this park is where they used to have the Occupy Wall Street protests. I'm not sure if anybody remembers that, but after the 2008 financial crisis, everybody would congregate at this park and they would protest the Occupy Wall Street protest in Zuccotti Park, right here. Hey, Fernando. Fernando, have a good weekend. It's Friday. Have a good weekend, everybody. This is Zuccotti Park. Hey guys, Soho, yo. What is going on? Hopefully you're having a good Friday. Good to see you on the stream. We're by the World Trade Center, or the Freedom Tower, I should say. And we are passing the Oculus. So this is a pretty cool building. It is the new train station where the mall is. So this is the Oculus. It's supposed to resemble a dove. And then you could see the Freedom Tower. It's Canada's first long weekend for the season, Victoria Day. Oh, cool. What is Victoria Day, if you don't mind me asking? Toilet brush, you've been here before. Nice place. Yeah, it's very nice in here. I would skate. Yeah, I probably really shouldn't skateboard around here. Just out of respect, I won't do it. But there's some really nice artwork on these buildings too. BMCC, which is the Borough Manhattan Community College. Wall Street, can you walk around 9/11 reflecting pool? Sure. Victoria Day is federal Canadian public holiday celebrated on the last Monday preceding May 25th. Oh, May 25th is my birthday. Cool. Initially in honor of Queen Victoria's birthday, it has since been celebrated as an official birthday of Canadian sovereign. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, so we'll go back to the reflecting pool and take a little walk around. Wow. That's so sick. These guys are doing tricks on a scooter. All right, so let's head back to the Freedom Tower and we'll go back to the 9/11 reflecting pools. We'll take a walk around. If they didn't close the area off, it's possible that they closed it off. All right, the Swan, take care, man. Thank you for joining the stream. It looks like it's closed off. So we can't take a walk around because the area is closed off, unfortunately. But here is the Oculus. We'll get back on the skateboard and head uptown. Yeah, the Swan, we'll see you on the next stream. Thank you for coming. Always good to have you on the stream. So we are in Lower Manhattan by the Freedom Tower. We've been streaming for about 2 hours. So we'll go about 30 more minutes, which will take us enough time to go all the way back to 59th Street, Columbus Circle. And it looks like we have 15 people watching, so that's awesome. I think that's a record for the stream. So appreciate everybody watching. Hopefully you're all having a good Friday night and a good weekend. out and about. Oh, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate that. Good to have you here on the stream. And thank you for subscribing. So now we're on Broadway and Cortlandt Street, near the main Fulton Street subway station. And this is the new Fulton Street subway station. And on the corner of Fulton Street, you can see a really good view of the Freedom Tower. This guy doesn't have any shoes on. Okay. Wall Street, how are you getting these subscribers? What's your hustle? I just skate around. So I post videos of skateboarding around the city in New York. The majority of the time, I don't go live. I just film videos on the GoPro. Because when I film videos on the GoPro, I think they come out a lot nicer because I can upload them in 4K. The thing with live streaming, I think it's only, so if you use Streamlabs, you're only allowed to upload in 1080p. So the streams are not in 4K. Which is kind of weird. So I'm looking into different ways where I could maybe live stream on the GoPro, but then after I save all the footage to a memory card. But if I'm live streaming for 2 hours, I figure it's going to be like 200 gigs anyway. So it may just like burn up every single memory card. So.
I'm thankful because I made it past my 30s, no one murdered me.
Yeah, he had no, yeah. The guy had no shoes. Yeah, there's a big homeless problem here in the city that the city should probably do something about, but they don't really do anything for these people. Unfortunately, they should have more resources, more mental health counseling for them, but it doesn't seem like the city does anything. print out your QR code and have it handy to get people to subscribe to your channel? Maybe. That could be a good idea. That's creative. Hey, Fernando. So we will skate up Broadway. Because it's the best road for skating. They finally paved the road after 10 years. Passing Chambers Street, Manhattan, headed uptown. Wall Street, are you familiar with Google AdSense? So you can make mad money. I think it's running ads on the YouTube channel. Maybe I'll do that, but I think I have to hit a certain amount of watch time. But then again, I don't know if I want to run ads on the channel yet. I don't know. It may, I don't want to affect the live stream, but maybe I will. I probably will. But I feel as if I'm going live, skating around, and then it cuts off to show an advertisement, maybe people will miss the video. Toilet brush, yeah, it's so much smoother. This is like before where we were, everything was so bumpy. It was impossible to skate and dangerous to skate too. So many potholes. Out and about, build your subscribers, yeah. Hopefully we'll get a lot of people to join the stream and hang out with us every night to see that New York City's coming back. Well, hopefully it comes back. But I'll be honest, this was a very dead Friday night, extremely dead. Oh, there's no ads while live streaming. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna get going a little bit faster, so if the camera is shaky, I apologize. So we're here at Franklin Street Station. Change out the wheels on my skateboard tomorrow because I've been skating so much over potholes. I could tell my wheels are all charred. I gotta change them out. Gerald Lee, it'll help the channel out if people click the thumbs up button. Yeah, so if everybody If you like these kind of videos, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you hanging out with us every night. We have a good group of people joining the streams. Out and about. Am I signing out? No, I have to go uptown anyway because I live uptown. So I might as well just keep streaming until my phone dies. So if you guys want to come along for the ride, we're going to head to Columbus Circle. And we got a long ways to go because we're just approaching Canal Street. So we got a long ride. But it's a beautiful night out and it's quiet, not a lot of people. It's about 75 degrees. Out and about, you having fun while I'm doing all the legwork. Yeah, I mean, I hope everybody's enjoying the stream. I think this was probably my favorite stream so far. It was super relaxing. You guys were a lot of fun to talk to. Met a lot of cool people. And Stone Street was cool. We met all of those people that were really nice. So, Mike Lindsay, we're glad we found your stream. New subscribers here and looking forward for more. Well, Mike, good to have you here. We appreciate you watching the stream. We appreciate you being here. And yeah, feel free to come back anytime. And we skateboard around after work. We just have a good conversation and we explore the city. So good to have you here. Welcome. And Mike, have a good weekend. It's Friday finally. This week was crazy at work, to say the least. Look at this guy. Jeez, man. This place looks fun. You're in Canada, so you get a long weekend. Awesome. We have another person on the stream that's Canadian that was just telling us about Victoria Day. So that's cool. We love Canada on the stream. I've only been to Toronto once. I want to go back. Canada is fantastic. Great allies to the north, beautiful country. Cosmo, I'll read your comment in 1 second. Cosmo says you go into Little Island soon. Was there earlier and it's really nice. Oh, so is that the new island that they built for like 120 million bucks? I will go there. I'm gonna check it out. That's interesting. Cosmo, did you film a video? at the island? If you did, let me know. I want to check it out because I haven't seen it. I haven't been there yet. And I definitely want to check that out. Out and About, yes, is from Toronto, Canada as well. He was telling us all about Victoria Day. Mike Lindsay, we love New York City. I think Toronto is like the NYC of Canada, more or less. I recorded, awesome. Yeah, so for everybody on the stream, Cosmo has a YouTube channel as well. And the videos are super unique. I don't know how you get the camera so low to the ground. It's like such an interesting point of view. So definitely check out the videos. They're really cool. All right, so we're coming up to NYU, New York University. Selfie stick. So Little Island, is it just a park? Is there any like shops or coffee shops or restaurants? Or is it only strictly a park? It took me 45 minutes to get in. Wow. Cosmo says still have to edit, render, upload, and process. Okay. I'm definitely gonna check that out though. So this is the NYU college town. There's 3 food stands with the seating area. A nice hill. Reminds me of Governor's Island. Interesting. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Alright guys, I gotta take a break for 2 seconds. Cosmo says I might release the video when it's only 1080 and not wait for 4K. Hey Cosmo, I've noticed that, like when I go to upload some of the GoPro videos, it takes so long. It takes so long to render the high definition. Hey guys, Soho Yo says, yo, Wall Street, do you think we're entering a new Roaring 20s? Yes. Out and About, what is this neighborhood? So this neighborhood is NYU, New York University. Action Kid already has a Little Island video up. I wonder if he gets more priority at YouTube HQ. Ah, interesting. I'm gonna check out his video about it. So in terms of the Roaring 20s, I think you're gonna see secular trends where leaders in AI and cloud computing will continue to outperform, and everybody else will just fall by the wayside. So if you're talking about like asset prices, you know, just as long as the Federal Reserve is very dovish, you know, I think there's only one way for all asset prices to go, you know? And that includes housing. That includes housing too. That includes... Hey, guys. Hi. Yeah, so for me it takes about a day for 4K to process the entire time. It takes about a day. But if you think about it, if you look at the majority of the earnings that have been coming out, the earnings have been stellar in terms of all the tech stocks, right? But I think a majority of that is pulled forward from the pandemic. So a lot of this technology spend and migration from legacy infrastructure to the cloud accelerated. So you had 4 years of growth condensed into 6 months, right? So what I think you're going to have is you're going to have a huge multiple expansion in these names. And then you'll have all of these analysts just start downgrading all of these stocks. So instead of all of these companies trading at 20 or 30 times sales, it'll probably re-rate to something more reasonable to like 5 to 10 times sales. All right, so we could see the World Trade Center. We were just all the way down there. So we're on West 10th Street, a guy Soho, yo. I sway away from stocks and just buy a luxury watch each year, hoping it multiplies in return 20 years down the road. That's interesting. Luxury assets are cool, yeah. That is cool. I'm not really too educated in like watches, but I did see. I think I was watching a YouTube video where like Birkin bags or something hold as much value, or has returned as much value, compounded out about 7 or 8% year over year. So if you think about that with dividends reinvested, that is about the same return as you would get in the S&P 500. I mean, for me, I want to own the S&P 500, because all of these tech companies, especially once you have all of the companies in the United States and globally shifted to the cloud, the free cash flows at these companies are just going to absolutely explode. And so what I think is going to happen is Apple is going to continue their stock repurchase programs. They're going to continue to expand their dividends. So, I mean, these companies have earnings. So even though asset prices are inflated, they have earnings. So just as long as earnings continue to grow, I think it'll be fine. So we're on West 14th Street. My dad used to buy French handbags. Interesting. Yeah, index funds returns are cool. Yeah, there's a lot of charlatans on Wall Street that'll tell you to day trade stocks, but it's proven not to work, right? Because volatility contraction has pretty much made it impossible to generate alpha from day trading, right? So the only way you can do that is just by sizing into positions and holding through at least 6 to 8 earnings reports. So it's just best to buy companies that have earnings and just hold them forever and reinvest the dividends. Or just buy an ETF. Toilet brush. Do some of those people make profit in the fees you get charged? Yeah, absolutely. So if you buy a very low cost index fund that tracks the S&P 500, like a Vanguard index fund, you're going to pay a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of 1%. And you get all the gains of the S&P 500. So the fee income is extremely low. Where you get scammed on the fee income is in some of the 401ks that are out there, and also in high growth stock mutual funds. So a lot of these high growth stock mutual funds will have a fee or an expense ratio of over 1%, which is a little bit ridiculous. However, if you look at their historical returns, if they've consistently outperformed the S&P 500 over a 10-year time frame or more, then it's okay to invest into them. But for the majority of people out there, it's better to just buy a low-cost index fund that tracks the S&P 500 and just hold it forever. I just realized Wall Street is giving away free advice. No financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, please. But I will say, don't listen to any charlatans on the internet or on social media about making money trading stocks, because they don't. It's just they don't. You do not make money day trading stocks. Anybody who's worked on Wall Street and anybody who just knows how to do math and how to do like financial modeling, you don't generate alpha by day trading. Maybe if you're a quant, so if you work at a quantitative hedge fund like a 2 Sigma or a Citadel or a D.E. Shaw, then yeah, they have quantitative algorithms that are scalping pennies on the dollar and front running everybody. But for the average person, the only way you'll generate returns, and this is what all institutional investors do, is they look for companies that have earnings and sales, and they take years to build positions in these companies. They build massive, massive positions, sometimes over a 10-year time frame, and they sit, they hold, and they collect the dividend, and they hold for the long term, not day trading. And that way you avoid short-term capital gains. Yes, toilet brush, just buy and forget. Because there's been studies that the best investors are actually dead. So the best investors are dead. And the reason for that is because they don't touch their stocks and they don't sell their stocks when the market's down 20%. This guy's cutting me off. That's all right. Because over time, and when you sell your stock, you not only could potentially sell at a loss, but you generate a short-term capital gains tax. Yes, exactly, Cosmo. Not financial advice. But I can tell you with 100% certainty, all the YouTube ads you see about this day trading strategy, this strategy, that strategy, they don't make any money. None of these people make any money. They only make money selling courses to people. And anybody who's worked on Wall Street at the investment bank or was in sales and trading or has worked at a hedge fund, they know that. The only way to generate real alpha is to buy companies with earnings. Price follows earnings. You can't day trade an illiquid penny stock because you need to drive the price up. And the only people who could drive the price of an asset or security are institutional investors. The retail trader with a $10,000 brokerage account is not going to push the price of a stock up. Who's going to push the stock price of a stock up is Goldman Sachs, BNY Mellon, Fidelity, BlackRock, when they're buying a million shares of stock, market buy when Nvidia crushes earnings and the stock gaps up 20%. So don't gamble, just buy the S&P 500, invest your money for the long term, and don't spend any money on courses on how to day trade the stock market because they're all scams. The biggest scam is that guy Tim Sykes. He is such a fraud. He's so bad. He's so bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't like talking bad about people, but if you're out to intentionally deceive somebody, especially out of their money, you know, that is just so unethical and disgusting, in my opinion. It's just, that's probably one of the most disgusting things ever, is to purposely deceive somebody and scam them out of their money. So guys, we made it all the way to 34th Street. I apologize for rambling on about the stock market, but we're back at 34th Street. I may end the stream at 42nd Street, and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, this was a fun stream. I think this was my favorite stream so far. I appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate it. Road to 100. Thanks, Cosmo. Yeah, this is kind of cool. This is fun. I like doing these live streams. Skating around. It's good exercise. Get to meet a lot of cool people. That freaks me out when you skateboard into oncoming traffic. I try to be as safe as I can, honestly. I'm very, very cautious. Soho Gallo says, Wall Street, you hungry riding all over town? Starving, man. I'm starving. I have to get something to eat. I'm getting away from that guy. That guy is crazy. How's the battery on your device now? I think it's almost dead. I think I have like 10% left. So we'll just stream until the battery dies. So if the phone dies, I appreciate everybody joining the stream. And I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, a peaceful weekend. Try to relax, try not to stress out. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Wow. 3 hours, it's a long time. Lupe, welcome to the stream. Will you be back tomorrow? Maybe, but tomorrow I actually have to finish a final project for a class I'm taking. And I've just been procrastinating so bad, but I have to get it done before May 25th. So I may just be doing that all day, but if I have time, maybe I'll skate around. But if I do, I'll probably stream from Brooklyn. I'll go to Greenpoint, because I'm gonna see my friend. Hey, but it's good to have you back on the stream, Lupe. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, toilet brush, appreciate it. Thank you for joining the stream. And yeah, if the phone dies, I hope you have a good weekend. Absolutely. Have I ever skated across the Brooklyn Bridge? Yes. See. The NASDAQ. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll skate across the Brooklyn Bridge tomorrow. they're shooting a movie here. So a quick fun fact here. I used to work right in this store in Express. It was the most miserable job ever. It was probably the worst time of my life. But I used to work the night shift, so I would start at 9 p.m. and I would get off at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I would just fold clothes and restock the shelves. No, I think it's redirected for, I don't know what it is. I think there's a big protest, like a Palestinian protest. I'm trying to figure out how I could cross the street. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna get across. Yeah, I think there's a big. Yeah, I think you're right, Toilet Brush. I think there's a big movie here. Ah, you're right. Go get a Krispy Kreme donut. There's a TV show starring Uma Thurman. Oh, really? That's interesting. Alright guys, let's get out of Times Square. Times Square is always trouble, in my opinion. Probably best they get the shoot done before it gets even more busier, yeah. head over to 6th Avenue. Does anybody know? I said, does anybody know what time it is? Look at how long this line is for the halal food. But this is the best halal spot in New York. Alright everyone, we've been streaming for about 3 hours. I'm a little bit tired, so I will call it a night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I appreciate everybody joining. Appreciate everybody that subscribes to the channel. Hopefully you all have a wonderful weekend. Happy Saturday, happy Sunday, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you all in the next one. Be safe out there, guys. Take it easy. And good luck.